In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 things you did not know about living in San Diego, California in 2024. Yo, this is Isaac Owens, your real estate and mortgage consultant. And if you're planning to buy, sell, refinance, or relocate here to San Diego, California in 2024, let me know. You can contact me at the number below in the description. You can call or text me, or if you want to, you can schedule a one-on-one consultation with me so we can talk a little bit more in depth and you can get your questions answered. So, getting right into it, the first thing that you did not know about living in San Diego, number one, is that it's actually not always sunny. I think people who aren't from here or who maybe have vacationed here once or twice have this idea that it's always sunshine in San Diego, the weather's perfect all the time. And while that's kind of true, it's not 100% true. The reason why I say that is because as I'm making this video right now, we are in January 2024 and it's cloudy and raining outside, something you don't see very often here in San Diego. Also, in the months of May and in June, we have a lot more cloud and a lot more showers. This is a time that we, people who are from San Diego and who live here, we call this time period May gray and June gloom. Basically, what happens is the marine layer from the ocean hovers around this area in San Diego a lot longer, which means that there's a lot more clouds and not as much sunshine as we're typically used to on a daily basis. Number two, cultural diversity. This is a place where we have so many different people from so many different backgrounds. This is a major melting pot. For me, I grew up here in San Diego. I've moved around a lot. I've moved out of the city and I've moved out of the state even, but I always found myself coming back. And growing up here in San Diego, all of the friends that I had growing up were all very different. I had friends who were Asian. I had friends who were Pacific Islander. I had friends who were Muslim, friends who were from the Middle East, friends who were Black, friends who were white, friends who were Mexican. There's such a big melting pot and diversity of people here that it's easy to get exposed to different lifestyles, different preferences, and different traditions. So if you're from a place where you're kind of used to everyone looking a similar way or everyone kind of being the same, just be prepared to have an open mind when you move here or if you choose to live here, because you're going to get exposed to a lot of different traditions and a lot of different heritages and a lot of different cultures. One of the best parts about that is that we have such a diversity of food here that it's going to give you a lot of opportunities to try new food and try some delicious food that you may have never tried before, or just have some new experiences that you never had. I think since I grew up with that exposure to different people and backgrounds, it really made me feel more of like a citizen of the earth as opposed to one type of individual in a certain category. And I think for me, that also gave me an open mind as I met new people and became more open to having new experiences. Number three, speakeasies. Now, this may not be for those of you who don't drink or enjoy alcohol, but what's really cool about San Diego that you probably didn't know is we have a speakeasy scene here. You probably heard about the breweries that we have here and how San Diego is known for being kind of a brewery town for our beers, for even wine. But speakeasies is a really cool thing because there's a number of different places that are hidden. They have these cool areas in San Diego which are hidden bars that you don't really hear about or you don't really get advertised about. Many of these places, you have to find them and discover them through word of mouth, meaning you have to know somebody who actually knows that place. And the only reason you find out about it is because they tell you about it. One of my favorite speakeasies here in San Diego is called Raised by Wolves. It's located over at UTC in La Jolla. And the reason that this place is really cool and what makes it unique is they have this section where when it's your turn to go into the bar and have a cocktail or have a drink, they put you in these 2 chairs right by a fireplace. It actually spins around and it rotates you into a hidden part of that area that you can't even see from the front. And so it kind of gives you like this cool Harry Potter, secret society kind of vibe that is something interesting that I don't think a lot of places have. So if you like to drink and have fun and you want to try something new, going out to a new speakeasy every weekend is something that you can do here in San Diego very easily. Number four, San Diego is a very safe place to live. We actually have a very low crime rate. I pulled up a little article here that says, according to the San Diego police, the city has the lowest violent crime rate at a 4.2. I don't really know what a 4.2 means, but it says here when you compare it to other major cities like New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, Houston, Las Vegas, Phoenix, Dallas, and San Jose, San Diego has the lowest crime rate out of all of those places. And that's a really good thing, especially if you're planning to raise a family here, or if you already have a family right now and you're planning to relocate them here to San Diego. It's pretty reassuring and comforting to know that our crime rate here in San Diego is super, super low. Number five, concerts and comedy shows. San Diego is a place where there's always something happening. There's always something for you to do here on the weekend if you're looking for something fun to do. I remember back in 2019, I went to my very first comedy show. Never been before, but I've always wanted to go, and so I decided to give it a try. Joe Rogan was in town, and he was on tour, and I went over to the SDSU Viejas Arena to experience that for the very first time, and I loved every second of it. I can remember my face being sore because I was laughing so much, and it was such a great time. I've also seen Joe Coy recently. There's a couple of house music artists that I've been following online, and they actually came out here to San Diego to perform. So if you're into music, if you're into going to those live event type of experiences and just having a bunch of fun, then this is a place where you're going to have many opportunities to do just that. So there you have it. Those were the 5 things that you did not know about living here in San Diego in 2024. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and let me know what some questions are that you have about living in San Diego or maybe moving to San Diego. Consider subscribing because it motivates me to continue making content like this for you. Again, if you're planning to buy or sell or refinance or relocate here to San Diego, California in 2024, let me know. You can call or text me at the number in the description, or you can schedule a one-on-one consultation with me so we can talk a little bit more in depth and make sure you get your questions answered. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.